Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Burglar. We are here in Errol's Mead. I see that there's somebody on top of this tower, and we've been asked to enter into this tower and speak with Sweetoof and find out what's going on within. And from what I hear, the other people in here are not going to be too friendly if they catch me. So perhaps I need to be very, very quiet as I sneak through this place. Well, actually, I think I found the basement. I need to find the tower itself. Well then, I found the basement to the tower. But I need to get in. Of course, what else happens when you enter in the cellar door? Now, this looks like a proper location. Okay. Ah! Standing right here. Ha 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 ha. Shh. Hello.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Your friend Agata? That is well. I do not feel any kindness towards the happenings surrounding this place, nor towards the men who serve here.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Gata's concerns are well founded. There is much going on here that Stanric could not have known about when he was alive, for I am sure he would not have approved. I can let you explore the tower, but I fear to rouse the suspicions of my peers. There is much evidence about Seathric's dire corruption. Find any such evidence you can and bring it back to Gata. Hopefully, it will aid his cause. Alright, so gather evidence of the betrayal of the tower. Now, let's see, I think there's some of that stuff all over the place, including in that cellar I was in earlier. Let's see what I can find. Shh, be very quiet. Okay. I think the next bit is upstairs. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, be careful. We don't want anyone seeing us. Especially when we're grabbing evidence and the like. Yeah. Yeah, right. Let's set up here. Oh. Alright, maybe the evidence isn't. I assumed that the evidence was going to be near the top. But, obviously, I've been overestimating how high that stuff was going to be. Oh! Duh. This map of the Great River region is covered with markings and symbols indicating plans for the future. The several key pieces have been ripped off and are currently missing. It is likely that these pieces have been distributed amongst the guards in the tower. So now I need to find map fragments. Okay. Anything else I need to find? Now, oh, this is when we're supposed to go into the foot lockers, maybe? Yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. No, nothing in here. No, don't pay attention to the hobbits that's ransacking all the footlockers. Da 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 da. Just cleaning, just cleaning, just cleaning. Yeah. Just a local girl from the. Oops. Oops. Just cleaning everything up. Well, at least it causes you to only be interrupted rather than failing the quest, which is good, I presume. Alright. There. Next. Oh, another piece of the map. Everything's all nice and tidy here. Yep, nice and tidy. And I'll do this piece by piece. Ah, there's another fragment. Boy, this place is riddled with guards. Glad it wasn't an instant quest failure if one of them sees you, because oh, it would be. Let's see, how many times would you have to repeat the quest if that were the case? Alright, okay, there you go. That takes care of that. Now we need to look for the next piece of evidence. We also have this little flag over here. This flag is used by the archers to determine range and wind conditions of their target so that they can adjust their aim. Such flags are likely to be placed in the fields along the tower. You should take a look at them from the parapets. Okay, dokie. Alright, let's see what's out that way. Nothing interesting. This is a good place to look for flags. Yeah. The flags have been placed to the north and northwest. So you can see that the flags north or northwest, so that's where they're praying. Gotta be intrigued to hear that the defenses are armed against Stangard. Then because north and northwest, of course, are the directions where Stangard is located. And if you were preparing your defenses, would it be against where you're expecting the enemy to be coming from? One would think. Of course, if you had them all around, it would be maybe a little bit less suspicious. Now, I think the third item is in that cellar. And speaking of cellars, let's see. Nothing here. Go below. Okay, just sitting there drinking. I guess, does Middle Earth have cards? Because I'm wondering, because you would think that if there are two men here with nothing going on or something like this, they would be playing cards or something like that. And especially if they're on duty and shouldn't be drinking. But then again, it wouldn't be the first time in which you've had guards drinking on duty when they weren't supposed to be, right? Now, I think, right? Maybe I'm all forgetting things? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This rat's body is contorted as if it had died in pain, but there are no obvious signs of external damage. A green foam around its mouth seems suspicious. You should search for signs of what the rat may have been ingesting before to cause its death. Oh, okay, that's it. I guess I was looking for a cloak or something like this. Shows you how well I remembered that. Now, instead, I am looking for some sign of poison. Well, I would think that if you've got a green foam around your mouth and you died of contortion, there's no signs of... Yeah, it sounds like a case for poison or something like that. Is there poison here, or is that up in the tower? Ah, here's something. I missed this one before. This blue scrap of cloth strikes you as odd. It does not fit to or belong with anything else you have seen Rohirrim wear. Perhaps there is more to be found that would indicate the possible source of the strange fabric. Ah, okay. That's what I need in order to find it. See, I remember there being a cloak somewhere, but I had forgotten under what circumstances you find it. But as for the poison, actually... Ah! Let him pass by first, and then we can investigate this. Bag of supplies. There's nothing interesting here. This container has some herbs that could be used to create a poison. Alright. Nothing there. Oh. Aha. Alright, as soon as the card is finished. Oh, and cups? None of the glasses stand out to you. Alright, well, sounds like a glass on the shelf has a green foam in the bottom. Completed sniffing out a rat. Yeah, I suppose so. Now, what else do we have? Oh, yes. I'm pretty sure that blue cloak is in the basement. It's just that I didn't think about it last time because... Or I didn't note it last time because I hadn't found the little piece of cloth yet. It appears that the writers of TitanBar now see me as a friend. I would presume that means the writers who support the real commander rather than the one sent by Wormtongue. And here. Nothing. Maybe there's something downstairs. And it looks like I've hitting the bottom of the barrel here. Kind of. Well, let's see everything. Oh, I forgot about this section. This. I mean, you wouldn't ruin a. Okay, there you go. I found a blue robe, unlike anything I've ever seen. Okay, good. Now I think we've got enough evidence to discuss with Sweethoof. I think it's pretty certain something suspicious is going around here. I've seen a mysterious blue cloak. I've seen some poison. I've seen some maps. It looks like the flags are pointing towards TitanBar.
Our mission is dire.
Aye, this is everything I had noticed as well. I did not think anything has been missed. I was starting to worry that I was losing my wits, but I am relieved that you have reacted as I did. At least he's not blind, unlike some NPCs I've run into.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Gada was right to trust you. I will remain here and keep an eye on this place. Take what you have found back down to the farm and show it to Gada, for he will be very interested. Oh yes, and what's this bauble do? Well, let's see. This bauble. 219 agility. Ooh, that is nice. Especially when you consider that I'm getting pretty close to the expiration point of my item because it says only up to level 74. Thus, when I hit 75, it's no longer going to be any good, and so I think I've got a pretty good plan on being able to just because right now evidence of foul play is a level 72 quest. Right, so I've got plenty of quests up ahead. So even if I wanted to change it over now, I can do so. I think without any major inconvenience. I think it's safe to say that they're up to no good.
Our mission is dire.
How interesting. This does not bode well at all, for you have found a great deal more dire evidence than I had expected. Ooh, okay, so he wasn't expecting us to find all that much. Alright, well then, finish that up. I am going to plop this down here. That's interesting. What does that do? Oh, let's see. It has on use extra 120 agility. Ah, okay. So it's good that I did put it onto my hotbar because that's going to be important there. And it looks like that you can, well, the empower thing probably requires you to go into Limelight Gorge, which is never going to happen. But if I have 3 items equipped, I get 83 agility, and enables vagabonds to craft on use. Oh, in order to use the on-use skill, you have to have 3 of them? That's rather strange. Alright, well then. That's that. Now, what do you need me to do?
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Now that you have seen our new mission here in carrying on what you began, I hope that you'll help me in that one last time. If I return to Stangard, it will be my death. But I could not serve under such a man as Sithric. Steinrich was my commander. I fear that was treachery involved in Steinrich's death, Petronella, but I cannot go back to investigate. No one will talk to me. They will only arrest me or kill me on sight. I hope that you can discover what really happened. Very well. So I will talk to Savert, who is the one person who really is willing to speak with me, as long as I don't have Bingo in tow, because apparently Bingo just touches a nerve with him. It appears they're planning something nasty.
Our mission is dire.
I'm glad to see you again, my friend. Things are not well here since our good leader passed. How fares Gada? I wish he would return to set things right. Yes, Gada told me he suspected treachery in Steinrich's death, but I have not the courage to ask anyone. Too many here have grown loyal to Sithric. Well then, I will see if I could get any information about this. Hopefully someone here will be willing to speak with me, right? Let's start in this direction. The man with the kennels, I think he should be willing to speak with me, right?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Nobody saw what happened, but Steinrich seemed healthy and inspired just before his death. In fact, he kept talking about you. He was trying to motivate people to do what was right and not what was ruled. He felt that the council was too slow to make decisions, and Steinrich had suffered too long. Stangard had suffered, and it seemed that the man responded very well to his guidance. The men, yes, they did. Then he was dead. In other words, yeah. He was trying to get change here so that things would come better, and then suddenly he died. Wow, right at a very convenient time for Sithric. Right? Right. Well then, let's see what Wada has to say here.
Our mission is dire.
I do not wish to speak too loudly on this issue, but I agree with Gada. I was half tempted to leave with him, but I fear the repercussions. Things are worse than ever now, and I think Steinrich was trying to stand up to Sithric. That is, right before he died. It is strange, is it not? Somehow it sort of echoes what I just said, doesn't it? I'm going to have to be a little bit more circumspect with this group here. These all look like Sithric's men, aren't they? Hello there! Can you tell me what happened to Steinrich?
What do you need?
You? Sithric is wanting to have words with you. Come along nice and quietly to the lockhouse. Yeah. Well, perhaps. Yeah, that's definitely one of Sithric's men. Okay. So perhaps that wasn't my brightest idea yet. Well, yeah, let's move along quickly. Move along quickly.
What brings you to these lands?
You again? I would be careful if I were you. I hear Sithric has the guards on order to take you in for treason and trespassing. But you asked about Steinrich, and indeed it is curious that he died so suddenly. Not ill, not frail, strong and hale as an ox. I did not see it myself, so I can't say more. Alright, and what about this guard here?
Oh, this is intolerable.
Sithric is wanting to have words with you. Oh, he seems to be like the other guy. Well then, gonna have to do something about that. Well, it's a good thing that oopsie daisy. It's a good thing that he is not helping me. Oh, there you go. Boom. Yeah, I better get out of here. Quietly. A few seem sentimental to our cause, but a couple try to arrest me.
What brings you to these lands?
Sithric ordered guards to arrest you? Why, I have heard nothing of that. And how suspicious that nobody saw Stanric die or even saw him sick. He was in perfect health just the day before. I am beginning to get roused, Petronella. The investigation should not stop now. Well, I suppose there's a good point in that.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
The circumstances surrounding Stanric's death are most suspicious. Do you not agree? You should investigate his house near the mead hall. If you see anything suspicious, you should by all means investigate further. Just be careful not to be seen, Petronella. I worry that all of Stangard will be seeking your capture. You should move with as much stealth as you can muster. Wow, well... that I can do. Ah, here we are in Stanric's house. What's this? A key? Might unlock doors in the lock house. Well then, let's go and see what's in the lock house. Hello there, Kernred. I was wondering, where are your keys in Stanric's house?
Our mission is dire.
Sithric tells me I will be committing treason if I tell what passed. You found the hint I left behind, though? Stanric is not dead. Sithric is ordered him to keep below. The guards and I were ordered to lock him away, so we did. Sithric said he would have Stanric killed if I did not help, so I complied. I will not stop you from righting this wrong. I cannot believe I ever trusted such a man as Sithric. Ah, all right. So, let's head inside. Well, look at this. Okay, you lock him inside, then you... I mean, really? Isn't that overkill? Maybe I can help with this. And look, why do they have beds in here if they're going to chain you up like that? That's really rude.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Ah, Petronella, good to see you.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Sithric is a lying, greedy, power-hungry traitor. I must have justice for what is be done here. He and I may disagree, but imprisonment and death have never been warranted. But perhaps it is time I stand up for what is really right for Stangard and risk breaking the law at last. Free me from my bonds, Petronella. All right, I suppose I can do that. There we go. Come, my friend, let's go.
Sithric, emissary of Theoden, rules in Stonric's place among rumors of foul play, and Stangard lies in disarray.
Oh. Need a moment of rest, I presume, after being held like that?
What brings you to these lands?
Free at last. Thank you, Petronella. I cannot believe the gall of Sithric, nor how deep corruption runs in his veins. It is time to take back my city. Well, alright. I guess mine, because you are the commander, so I suppose the mine might be justified. City might be a little strong, but okay. It appears that I am further in your debt, Petronella. Sithric and his guards must have given me a sleeping draught. He could not bear that he were being productive again. Before I throw him into the stocks, I want to know why. Why is he here? Why has he gone through such lengths to cripple us completely? I am weak, but I hope you will help me. It is time we take back Stangard and win the hearts of my men. Will you join me? Well, I suppose so. Let's go. You'll need a few men to help us, and where else are you going to find some men that at an inn, right? Right. God and the others left because of Cethrix. Now, let's... Is there anyone here that we need to rally? Hey! Rally! 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 Really? Oh, here we go.
Our mission is dire.
What? Petronella? What are you doing here? Cethric has men looking for you this very moment. You should run. Why have you returned? It must be urgent if you're risking so much. Oh, I've been sent by... Yeah, I've been sent to rally the people because we want to stand up with Stanric, who is alive. Yes, okay. Now... Yes, Stanric is alive? I cannot believe Cethric was duped to such lies to secure power here. And for what? To starve us out and cripple us? Come, men, let us join Stanric and Petronella. To the mead hall! Alright. And we're in the mead hall. There we go, we've got a few here.
Our mission is dire.
I must ask to borrow your strength this night. It looks to me like Cethric does not intend to go down without a fight. Well, what a shock. Then let's go and take down Cethric. You should never get away with what you did, Cethric. We now have witnesses to your lies. By the law of Theoden King, I demand that you arrest all of them. Kill them if you must. What are you waiting for, you cowards? Do the king's bidding at once. Yes, sir. Did you see how they are a little bit reluctant here? Yeah. Alright, let's see what I can do to these guys. Yeah, keep them stunned. That's what you have to do here. Of course, you see, I'm doing all the work. Please stop! Yield! You! What are you waiting for? I'm sorry, but this is wrong. Treason! Do you think you'll be find mercy at Edoras when you're tried by Grima? Forgive me, Petronella! Oh, well. Now, you notice here he says tried by Grima, not by the king, not by anyone else, but by Grima. And of course, as if, but that does answer 100% undeniably who sent him here, Grima Wormtongue. You will all pay! Yeah? Really? Oh, look there! Haha, gotcha! There you go. Na. Well, are you done yet? No, apparently not. What is going to happen? Do we get to kill him? Of course not. No!
What brings you to these lands?
You did it, Petronella. Cethric will be locked up, for his proper place is in a prison. Stangard will be made right at last, and it is all thanks to you. Yay! There's nothing left for you to help with. You have freed us from Cethric's mad corruption at last. Ah, finally done with that. Okay.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
You have my gratitude and the lasting friendship of Stangard for what you have done, Petronella. You will always be welcome among the men of Stangard. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. I hope to see more of you here in Stangard, for things will be improving again for my men, no matter what the consequences are with the king. Alright, fine. And we get... Well... Alright, I'll take the silver tokens.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Oh, one more thing. In all of our recent turmoil, there is something that completely escaped my memory. To the east lies Parth Celebrant, and more importantly, one of my men, Briefard. I sent him out with a peasant to gather reeds from Stangard, but he has not yet returned. Briefard means well, but sometimes he fails to see the importance of small tasks. It would mean a great deal to me if you could track him down. He should be at a small camp in the northern Parth Celebrant, just outside of Thingolad. You have my thanks. Alright, so... And that's for the next area before we start Parth Celebrant, which I think would be a good place to start things for February. And this is it for our January part of our series. So until next time, until next month, this is Pineleaf Needles plays the Burglar.